Bro, I wish y'all could see how I'm recording this video right now. Like, my phone on the charger. So I got to lean over and actually record this video, because if I don't, it's going to die. I had to get this off my chest because I was on YouTube and I had scrolled and I seen Adrien Broner, doing an interview, a virtual interview with, what's that guy name? I forgot the guy, Brian Custer with the bald head. So he did an interview up there, sit-down interview, or he was laying down. And he said that he think that Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is going to be a chess match.
Spence and Bud Crawford have agreed to fight. How do you see that fight playing out in the ring?
It's gonna be a crazy chess match, but a war. They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight to death. They're gonna fight the shit out of each other, and it's crazy because I got personal relationships with both of them. But of course, I'm closer to Earl. You know, even though me and Terrence, we close as shit too, and his whole team, my whole team love their whole team. Like, it's a fight that boxing need. It's a fight that both of them need, and I really see a trilogy in this whole thing with them.
Wow.
I honestly can see a trilogy, and both of them guys retiring.
And it's going to also be a war. And I hate when these niggas get their so-called predictions and they put in the title that it's a prediction, because they never fully give a prediction of who going to win. Now, maybe Adrien Broner and Terence Crawford overnight just became the best of friends. But a while ago, and when I mean a while ago, I mean just like last year, these dudes was like kind of like sending shots a little bit back and forth. And like I said, all this stuff is just WWE and WWF, even though I like wrestling 10 times better than the boxing today, because today is just, I don't know what's going on, bro. I remember, I can't say, I'm about to sit up here live and be like, I remember the golden era. Like, I wasn't even alive during the golden era, the golden age of boxing, with Sugar Ray Leonard, Hitman Hearns, and Marvin Hagler. But nigga, I wish I was. Because today's boxing, it's more so about the YouTuber. But I'm getting off topic. I got sidetracked, in my bad. But yeah, so Adrien Broner, I thought him and Terence Crawford wasn't on the best of terms. Like, he like, yeah, my team like his team. You tell your friends to get with my friends, and we could be friends. like they real cool or whatever. So the man was like, yeah, I think it's going to be a chess match. I'm cool with him. I'm cool with Earl. So, in other words, I'm not choosing a side. I'm not picking a side. I'm in the middle with this. So he says, what I've been speculating and been suspicious of, and I said, they trying to pull a trilogy on us. This is what I said months ago. I said, it almost seems like they're strategically putting together a trilogy, right? The same thing that happened with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So Adrien Broner says he thinks that once the two fight, they're going to fight 3 times, and then they're both going to retire. Now, remind you, Charlemagne a few years back said that he thought it was going to be a trilogy when Errol Spence was on the Breakfast Club. And I'm not sure if he said the same thing, but I'm almost certain he said the same thing to Terence Crawford. I don't really watch too much of Terence Crawford interviews, and I'm guilty of, just picking a side. It's just always, I've just been conditioned to be like that since birth. Like, I can't help it. I was a Cowboys fan growing up, so I couldn't stand them Redskin niggas. I was a Laker fan, couldn't stand the Celtics. Kobe fan, didn't like LeBron, still don't like LeBron. It's just naturally in us to just be to have a op. That's just how it is. Right? Like I was a Young Jeezy fan. I ain't really particularly like Gucci Mane like that. With 50 Cent, like I was a Ja Rule fan before 50 Cent came along. I think that they're orchestrating and trying to get this to be a trilogy. I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen at this point, but when it does happen, it seems as though that they're trying to purposely set up a trilogy. And to me, and this is just my personal opinion, I love boxing, but I can't see no trilogy. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it will be a trilogy, because if they're planning for it to be a trilogy, then more than likely it's going to be a trilogy. 50 Cent, he did an interview not too long ago. He said it's going to be a trilogy. So a lot of these people, remind you, have direct ties with none other than Floyd Mayweather, who's the mastermind behind a lot of PBC, Showtime boxing. He's the hidden hand. He making all of the power moves, so to speak. And as he say, I got a direct relationship with Al Heyman. We work hand in hand. I make smart investments. Hell of a fighter. So, I mean, we could definitely see a trilogy. At this point, it's just theater. But just me following Errol Spence and the style of fighter that he is, if it was like a realistic situation and no setup for trilogies and the ref already, it's already predetermined or whatnot, I think Errol Spence would destroy Terence Crawford the first time.